Hey guys, here I am with the most famous, the leader of the leaders, the mentor of the mentors, Dr. Kanti Gala here, and we are at our house right now. And I will tell you, it's such a blessing to have an upline mentor like this. In fact, Supan and myself was a little bit under the weather with things, but I will tell you in the morning, Lata was here with all food and everything, and now Kanti Gala came, with some special food for us because just to make us a little comfortable and all those guys. We didn't know them, okay, and today we are best friends. We travel around the world, but it's such a blessing to have mentors like this. Just not business, but life and family and everything. And spending some special time with Kanti right here, and Suparna is on the other side actually. And uh, you know, I just feel so good that we have that much shelter. So I thought, this is a good time to ask Kanti some questions because we never get this one-on-one time in our house. So Kanti, firstly, thank you very much for who you are and always taking care of all your people and everything. So, now in this business, everybody wants to move on. Everybody wants to have a business like yours, and around the world, you have one of the biggest business of Amway. Let's be very frank about it. That you have the biggest business in the entire Brit worldwide, in the entire Amway. DeVos know you personally. Van Andel knows you personally. You get special invitation for in every of their event and all those stuff. And be it India, be it Australia, be it UK, be it in Canada, India, is Kanti Gala and Lata Gala. So could you give us a little bit of ingredients? What it takes to become such a big business. When you are growing, what are the things which you did on a regular basis to have what you have?
Yeah, nice. Thank you, Tiri, for a special time here. We are spending, of course. Bringing food is nothing. You guys are very, very special, and we always been worked together for a long, long time. And you are a lifelong friend, and just like any family members going through something, we always make a phone call and find out, and then we always believe in serving, so why not? And Lata, that she's the biggest server that you can always find. And today, yes, I had to get some food for you guys. That's not much, but one thing that I can tell you that when we were just growing, we were nobody. Not too many people knew us, but you had trust in us, you believe in us, and you hang in with us, and that shows that. How great you are and what you have done. And, talking about your question is about, how do you become successful in the business where people really, really see you that you are an icon, just like anybody else in the business. It's one thing that not to think about that you are somebody big, because that means you have a big head. People will recognize you. I remember Bill Bill used to say, when you do the work, you get the award and the reward. So we don't really look after that. But as long as you know what you are doing, and at some point you got to build a business to a certain level. I remember today somebody was asking me, similar questions, not similar question, but how you do what you do every day. I said, I remember Bill Britt, I was asking Bill Britt when I got to know him, I said, why do you show this video at the function? And what's the purpose? And his answer was very simple. He says, Kanti, if we were broke, would you listen to us? And that really answered my question, which is very true. So what does that mean? That answers that at some point you got to build your business to a certain level that people know that you have some consistency, persistency, you have some belief, and you're going to be there for a long time, that you prove yourself. And that many people don't do that. They wait and wait and wait and look for something new, something easy, something short, especially when they keep asking the same question again and again and again. You got to work hard and prove yourself that you really believe, and that's where you develop your own leadership. What is the leadership? Leadership is first you lead you. can you lead you first? What does that mean? That means you are there before anybody comes to the open meeting, to the whatever you're supposed to do, and that is what the first thing is. Because nobody's going to follow you if you are not predictable, if you are not accountable, if you are not consistent. Nobody's going to follow you because they don't know how to duplicate you, how to judge you, how to trust you. So myself and Lata, we both made sure that we put 100% faith and belief in our mentor, Bill and Peggy Britt, even though we didn't have a whole lot of access until we diamond. But we had faith and belief in BWW system, who has produced hundreds and thousands of leaders through their education. So that is where it is. So once you become certain level, people are going to follow you. Rocky Covington said that if you are going out and nobody is following you, that means you are going out for a walk in a park, and which is very true. Here you see in our gala organization, we are not the only diamonds, or we are not only EDCs, we are not only double diamond. There are many, many, many. What does that mean? That means something we are doing is duplicatable. Somebody can duplicate as long as they apply the same principle, and that is what the leadership is.